y'all, welcome back to Miss Queen D. My name is D. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on the video, and we're back to another work life diaries. It is Friday. I have made it through my first full week of working, you guys. If you're new here, I'm just documenting me starting back to work, new hire training. Starting out the week was very, giving me a headache because just getting back into routine. Working is 8 to 5 and lunch, and trying to do things on your breaks and lunch. I have been a little struggle with that, but I'm getting adjusted. So today I'm so glad it's Friday because I look forward to not working on the weekends, just taking time for me and reset. Continue to do work life diaries for y'all, possibly record 2 videos for y'all throughout the week. I got up, I put on a little bit concealer this morning because normally I don't put on makeup. And then I'm gonna show y'all my outfit that I got on because I got it from Target. I'm gonna give y'all full OOTD, but I said I wanted to give y'all update of the, since I'm going through training, I want y'all to experience what I have been learning and just give y'all a couple facts. As y'all know, my title is an insurance health rep. There is more of a detailed title to it, and it's part of your insurance plan. So I have seen it's multiple systems that we're going to be using. With these systems, emails or chats about, depending on what your doctor, we're talking about prior authorizations, if the plan has exclusions, if they don't have exclusions, what we need to do. But also, if a client goes to try to get their prescription, let's say if it did get rejected, that's what we're there for. We basically bridge the gap, let the patient know hey, this is the cost or XYZ. And we have just learned how to identify these, identifiers. That's what I'm gonna say. That's our day-to-day. If there's plan exclusions or plan changes, employer is under a specific group. If something was the major change with the group, that's what we're there for, to let them know their exclusions or when it became effective or what is covered. And then another thing we have learned about so far is identifying certain medications, the quantity supply, if they can go up or down, or if they stop taking the medication. So it's been a lot of informative information so far. I'm about to go ahead and get my day started because I'm running a little bit late. Yeah, I am. But so far, I am loving that I'm basically able to use my previous work experience and connecting the dot with this company.
I made love to a stripper. First I had to tip her 20,000 once. She said I'm that nigga. I said I'm that nigga, bitch. I already know it. I come with bad weather. They say I'm a storm. 50 S's in my charm. That's a Rockefeller chain. I was sending bricks to Harlem back when Jay was still with Dave. I'm in for leave child, but I gotta protect her own. Got a stripper with me. She picked up the check home. She gon' fuck it up. She don't need makeup. She gon' rig it up.
So I'm taking a lunch. I did go ahead and get some Chipotle, but you guys, have you ever ordered Chipotle and when you do it through the app, because it's supposed to be convenient, and I like my bowl to be balanced, but this Chipotle bowl, y'all, it was just extra veggies, which I did ask for, but sometimes they just be OD and all that juice and stuff at the bottom. So I was gonna have a chit chat with y'all for lunch, but because I don't want that Chipotle bowl, we finna just chop it up here. So I just wanted to come in and just elaborate a little bit more about my job description and things that I'm learning as I go. So as I mentioned before, we're learning about 6 systems, and these 6 systems, they have their own step-by-step pathway, which means that they have a way for us to go look at the steps as we learn them. But sometimes with me, when you look at a step process, y'all, it's a lot of steps. and it's a lot of wording. So what I've been doing is taking those step process and like interpreting and taking my own notes, so that way when it's time for me to start working on my own, I'm just going to be going to it. When I was referring to the PA hub, the prior authorization system, where we can view it to see if the doctor's office has entered it. If not, then we can go ahead and tell, you know, the member, hey, this is the prior authorization system. Here's the code. This is what they need to give to their doctor's office. The doctor just needs to, you know, print it out, fill it out, send it back to the insurance, so that way when the client do go to the pharmacy to get the prescription, everything is good to go. Now, in certain instances, depending on how long the member has been with us, we can do like local overrides. With that, the local override is just to, you know, basically give the member their medication like for an emergency basis, but also they'll be able to, you know, go ahead and get it now, but in the meantime we're setting up the permanent refill, if that makes sense. Okay, so we're just learning. Like I said, like some of these things probably don't make sense. I mean, for all the people that work as an insurance rep, you probably understand like how things go with rejections, and if it's not covered, if plan benefit changes. If the plan benefit does change, these are the exceptions that we can do to it. And then one thing we have been learning is authorization, meaning that if somebody calls in on their behalf, do we have that authorization, how long it's good for, and if it's not good for, if it's expired, then they can fill out the form and it's going to be good for X amount of time and they can call on their behalf. But y'all, we have literally like been learning a lot. It was very much a lot of cramming in my head, but I'm really like, you know, putting all the things that I previously know and just connecting the dots, understanding which systems is what. And I think that's really, you know, coming to working in the healthcare industry. Some systems going to be the same a little bit, especially work in a hospital setting. But once you don't work in a hospital setting, every company has their own internal systems. It's just going to take repetition and consistency of learning and doing your job. So, but yeah, I just wanted to do it, just a little chit chat with y'all, let y'all know how your girl is doing on this Friday. And I feel so good. I feel like I'm like, okay, I'm in, you know, in go mode. I can, you know, grasp it all. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna be another level of learning in this new hire training process, you guys. But yeah, I hope y'all like the work life diaries. Definitely gonna give y'all some more content of that. In the meantime, go check out some other videos, some other vlogs. This is just for work life basis for the corporate girlies, or anyone, you know, just curious, want to know how to work as an insurance rep. So do not forget to like, comment, subscribe to your girl's channel, and I'll see y'all next video, next vlog. Bye.